We got probably more than what we expected out of Denton. You know, we got 6 full innings, and probably should have made a change to just maybe 1 or 2 batters earlier in the 7th inning. I saw him starting to fatigue a little bit. His pitch count started to run up into the 90s, and we had Zach warmed up to come into the game, but should have pulled the trigger maybe one batter earlier is what I wish I would have done. Pounding the strike zone. He was throwing strikes, and that's what we want to do. And he's got a pretty good breaking ball, so when he gets that across and he can throw his fastball, you know, with the tail, just a natural left-hander, he'll get some tail on it. And he needs to get a little more confidence in his 3rd pitch. Once he does that and becomes a 3-pitch pitcher, he'll be pretty good. Well, we've seen velocity, so that's one thing that we've prepared for. We saw some good velocity this weekend up in the Carroll tournament and stuff, but he's pretty good with the breaking ball too. Elkhorn's pretty famous for their curveball pitchers. They'll throw a lot of them and on any count, so you know they make it tough. And the sun is very, very difficult at about 8 o'clock, 7:30 here. It's very tough to pick up the spin on the baseball, and they know it. We know it, but it's tough on hitters. I think we're still adjusting. I think we're still adjusting, to be honest with you, simply because you have guys playing out of their natural position. You know, Brody Schlepp is a second baseman for us. He's very, very good at second base. We have to shift him over to shortstop. He's not as comfortable there. We've made the move with somebody else at shortstop now. We've kind of tweaked our outfield. You saw Isaac McAllister in the outfield. He was full-time first base for us last year. But I'm going to give Isaac credit. That's the unselfishness right there. Hey, the way for us to be good is for you to go out there and play defense for us and maybe get out of your favorite position because we can bring Josh Esler in, who's pretty good defensively at first base. So I credit him with unselfishness. They're 2-time defending champs. They're always tough. They don't give you a lot. Their pitching's always good. They play good defense. They're going to keep games that are pretty low scoring. And so you're going to have to kind of punch across some runs and hope that you can match him, on the pitcher's mound, which is not an easy chore to do. Tony always does a great job with his throwers, and he's always got some good hard throwers.
You got the 2 runs of breathing room there in the 6th. How much should breathing room did that feel like?
Well, like I said, we're out of position sometimes, and we're always constantly trying to tweak things defensively. So, yeah, it certainly helped when we got that extra run in, too, and got the 3rd run. That just changes the whole landscape. That's what I told our guys late in the game, the ground ball back to the pitcher. Once he didn't have the double play, just take the out at first base, because then you've got a simple 2-out situation. You just got to get one more, and the tying run's at the plate, not on base. So just little things like that. The infield fly rule, we should have known to throw it at home, get a tag play at the plate. So we got rattled just a little bit at the end of the game, but Isaac made a nice play to end it at first base.
It's nice to be still learning, though, and be 13-4 and ranked 10th in the state.
Well, yes, I've got to give our kids credit. I think that's expectations, and we told them that, we've had some setbacks and some challenges. We've had injuries, we've had some ineligibility and things of that sort, but it's next man in. Other guys are going to get an opportunity to play, and we're not going to lower our expectations. And we're just going to have to try to battle. And like I said, be a little bit more patient at times with the kids. And so I think we're learning to as coaches.